Hello, thank you for joining me to this quick segment of writing to engage the reader, killing the adverbs. If verbs are the spice of writing, adverbs are bland and tasteless food. Of course, nearly every writer uses them, some sparingly, some abundantly. I just used a quiverful. The writer who wishes to engage the reader must keep careful watch over these sinful necessities. Adverbs can be an indicator that your writing is telling and not showing. If you haven't heard of the battle between show versus tell, and you have your sights on set on being a writer, you would be the first to give it a shot at explaining. First time somebody told me that my writing was telling and not showing, I had to find out what they meant. I read books on the subjects, and some were better than others. I went online, same mixed results. Then one day, an angel of an author took me under her wing and shared some of the easiest secrets of how to be a successful writer in terms of writing well, or at least writing correctly. So we're going to jump into some quick little exercises here. Stephen waited anxiously. This example tells the reader that Stephen is anxious. By looking at Stephen through the lens of a video camera, the reader is better served, the writer, by describing what is seen. Consider Stephen paced in the hallway, passing the water fountain for the 15th time as he glanced at the clock on his phone. See the difference? In the second example, Stephen paces and checks the time. Both signs or telltales of anxious behavior. Let's look at another one. Stephen walked quietly down the hallway. Again, I just told you that Stephen walked quietly. So what? So, what it deprives the reader of is engagement, making that deeper bond with them so that the reader becomes more vested in your characters and in your story. Look at it rewritten as Stephen snuck down the hall, back against the lockers, tiptoeing, careful not to make a sound. So, instead of the verb walked and adverb slowly, we can mix in a spicy verb like snuck. Same thing with ran down the hall. Doesn't sprinted, darted, shot, or bolted sound more engaging? Yeah, it does. What about thundered down the hall? Feet stomping like a pair of bass drums in the school band. Sounds great. Let's analyze one more. We start with some dialogue and then end of the quote of the dialogue, and Stephen said reassuringly, "Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. This kind of writing will not win over an agent for you." Now, I'm not saying you can never use something like this, but I am pleading, please limit the use of an adverb in dialogue tags like these.